Hey! Wow, why is it... How is it capturing this? I haven't even specified to capture Limbus. Okay, whatever. Yep. This is another audio test stream, to be honest. I just want to hear my audio. And also stream at the same time. Not much effort. Well, there's a little bit more effort this time around. I actually got us a thumbnail. We have Sancho saying this is pretty much... But I'm not trying to attract no viewers because you know it's called test streams though. I mean, I guess I could probably change. Can I still change it while I'm in game? I don't know. I just don't want to promise anything because I might just like change my mind. We're gonna try to go floor 15. I think is what it's called. I've never done this, by the way. Well, to say that well, yeah, I've never done floor 15, but I have tried Infinity Mirror. Let me see. I should be around here now. We should be at around. Yeah, I want to get this one. So I made it to floor 10, I think. So I want to make it to floor 15 this time. This time we're gonna play lead tremor, I think is what we want to run this time. A ring pointless. One who grips. Manager. Lobotomy, go. Prince of La Mancha. Oh wait, no, this isn't grips. This should be Heisho Pack. So I don't have, unfortunately, don't have everyone at 60. One initial grip. I mean, technically, I could just do this too. I only need to change these two, I'm pretty sure. And I mean, it's pretty useful, I guess. The theme I'll primarily be running is these four plus these two. I think. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more lead unit, which might just be him. Or we could run 4 lead ruptures. No, ring pointless is definitely better, right? And this setup. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure ring pointless is better. Also, I don't have facades. I'm sorry. I can't show that off. I don't know who. I think N-Corp is the best one for bleed, right? Early on. I think it's Nagel and Hama. The refresh. I have the mouthpiece. Looking for more. With the knife. I think that's a little bit better. Plus talisman. First few floors we're gonna be running Butler. Butler. We're gonna run Barber.
이거 참 설레는구려.
Only because we don't have like ego gifts yet to make it like super overpowered. I don't know what the primary ego gifts for Rupture is. I do know Blood wants Red Mist
어쩐 일로
because
진짜
it
도움이
can.
되는 걸
I'm
걸치고
trying to go for
오셨네요.
Red Mist.
이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
It's a little bit harder than the burn and like charge to get. Because it has a actual recipe. Burn's crucial ID is like a 4-star. That doesn't require a specific recipe. Yeah, so basically what I did was I basically tuned this mic to be a little bit louder. Not loud enough. And I got a like a little bit of a like noise cancellation thing. Like it's a noise gate pretty much. So it's not here on OBS, so it's running universally with Equalizer Apple, which is something I've never done before. I've used Equalizer Apple to try and get like the neutral music thing. Like there's a thing with Apple with like in music when like you're into the IEM scene where someone will try to tune it to like the most neutral sounding one, so you hear all of the details in the music. Also, I think Limbus is way too loud. Holy. But yeah, MDE is kind of just like whatever.
완성되었나? 영원히
차포잡이라. 예상한 것
The reason we're not using Prince of the Manchaland yet is because I think personally his buffs are pretty good for boss battles, but for these mob fights, I don't think it's that great. Actually, to be honest with you, I think he gets all Overture faster than Rhodia, so I might switch it out. Blundy go, I guess. Middle is always nice. Sure, let's get rid of Rhodia. And do this. Just two.
라만 차렘들을 뒤엎는다.
He gets Overture faster than Don Quixote arts, what I remember. I don't know. I don't know why. I think he just gets it faster through when you auto,
여유가 생기겠어. 전부
나가서 싸워.
when you win rate compared to
전전 부탁하지. 금방 타드리겠습니다.
Bleed isn't really the most fun team to play, I don't think. It's
제법 좋은 일격.
it isn't really like it doesn't make you feel big brain. I had a sinking run that I got to floor 10, but then as soon as I saw that there was still like more floors, I was just like, I don't think I can handle this. Because the thing with the sinking team was like they couldn't lose a class. If they lost one clash, they would just die. But it did so much damage, bro. I just had to not get a chain battle. And it was kind of horrifying because like for some reason a lot of these packs actually have chain battles. I didn't expect there to be many chain battles like later on. Like, maybe I'm just a horrible chooser of packs because I'm just looking at the rewards and not the like pack itself. So I've been choosing like fights with like chain battles because I think chain battles can only be human battles, right? It can't be no. Some of their melodies have chain battles. Like I think the chicken one has a chain battle for just the chickens. I think. Don't quote me on that.
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
북쪽 소리가 들리는 건가?
And then that team would just lose to like a chicken because I couldn't just like out damage them. Because like in chain battles you're basically forced to clash. Meanwhile, like versus bosses,
칭찬을 잔뜩 해주셔야겠는걸요?
focus encounters, that's what they're called. Versus focus encounters, the team would just like absolutely destroy them, like stagger them and then kill them. It was such a good run, but I couldn't take the stress. I could have kept going because I don't think you lose anything, and I don't have bonuses. So like if I kept going, I don't think anything of value would have been lost. But yeah, here we are. We're trying again. So the thing with the noise cancellation is, as long as I'm yapping, you should still be able to hear my fan. But now, like at least when I go quiet for something, the game will just sound like it will just have the game sound.
꿰뚫려라.
like that. Because what bothered me before was like you could hear like the fans in the background basically just like turning on, and I didn't really like it that much. And also my voice was way too like soft. Hopefully with this, like my voice is actually kind of like audible. I found like the Razer. So currently, I'm using like a Malno DJM20, which is like a budget option. The reason I switched this is because it has a boom arm. That's pretty much it. I don't think in hindsight that this was a good purchase, especially because I already had like an okay microphone in the Razer Siren Mini, which is an overpriced microphone, but it actually has decent sound quality. I just didn't like the way that it's mounted because it was like a table mount that was kind of short, so like it was kind of far away from my mouth, and I didn't really like it. But I'm basically gonna rock with this setup for like as long as I can, for like a few years probably, and then like maybe once I'm in the workforce, because like I'm a college student right now. I actually have some papers I have to review. Cause like I'm a project manager for like capstone. I have some papers to review. I have some papers to do later when I wake up. But for right now, we're fine. If I remember correctly, we have Cutter and Talisman. Shit. So we should be requiring. And now we got this. Cutter is required with the blob thingy. And a Mayarka and a chain. A barbed wire and that weird like hymen thing. I should have picked that up actually. I think I can do this. But this plus this should be the little shit. Fuck, it's not. This and this should be the little shit. How many one cost bleeds are there? That's crazy.
이거 참 설레는구려.
So the reason we're doing bleed rupture is because I don't have a lot of rupture units. And also I found like dual like elements or dual status effects IDs in Limbus. I mean in Mirror Dungeon it tends to be more effective for the long run. Because you can have multiple gifts that you can use. Like at some point you just run out of gifts to use. And having a little, oh my god, I cannot believe my eyes. I didn't know he plays games like this. Oh my god. This is who I think it is, right? That's crazy. You know, it's crazy how much self-growth like the friends in high school that I used to have. Because like back in the day, I'm guessing this guy has a job now because oh my god, he has like so many fucking games now. Some of the people I know from high school only knew like Dota, bro. Now like I'm watching them play something on Steam that isn't Dota. Like it's an actual AAA, not a AAA game, like an actual good indie game, and I'm just like, what? I mean, like, Stardew Valley isn't like the most niche thing in the universe, but the guy who just kept playing Dota 2 is the least person I expected to play it.
감회가 새로워요.
That's crazy. I don't know if this is the same guy. One friend in common. This might not be the same guy. Oh yeah, this is not the same guy. Okay. It's still a guy that just played Dota, but it's not as bad as it's not as crazy as I thought it was. What is this? When the ally attacks an enemy that has rupture with a skill that inflicts rupture potency or count, deal rupture count damage? Whoa, that's kind of crazy. I do like phlebotomy effect though. I also like this validity. White Gossipium is also a thing. So I've always thought White Gossipium was okay, but after watching like a YouTube video about how White Gossipium is actually a legit upgrade from like the regular one, from like not having it, because I know some people don't like White Gossipium. But there was like a YouTube video that dived into like the math of it, and it's technically better. And when you're running bleed, you do actually want White Gossipium because when they're staggered, you can't clash them, and when you can't clash them, you're not inflicting bleed.
드러낸 모양이구나. 가족을 위해.
행진의 꽃. 이것이 서로의 피날레다. 왕의 비율을
I like bleed. I think thematically as an identity, it makes the most sense.
건드렸겠다.
On the top of the list for me is bleed and sinking. I think sinking is a funnest element of playing. It just has the most support.
뒤는 내가 봐주지.
금방 타드리겠습니다.
40.
There's two right now. There's like three sinking eras. There's the wall P, like fucking singers, and then there's the manor sinking theme, and then now there's like the index theme, which is like sinking poise.
밥이 터졌나? 차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더
Sinking will burger snack kind of is like singing Trevor,
뒤는 내가 봐주지.
which is an okay concept. There's like three sinking IDs in the Walpurgis snack, and two of them are half tremor IDs or dual. They apply tremor. I do just kind of wish that the Jong wasn't like Ishmael. So you could have like a legit sinking tremor team with like Molar, Ishmael, and like the Jong guy. And like a Jong person, like Jong Utis maybe. That would have been cool, right?
적의 기세가 확연히 달라졌어요.
I don't know if Jong Utis would look as right as Jong Ishmael. It certainly would have made for a more fun sinking tremor team. Right now, Molar or Utis isn't a part of it because Jong Ishmael is like pretty much like the damage dealer in that comp. Well, not pretty much the damage dealer, but she does. I think damage is just more important than sinking application for sinking tremor. Because otherwise, you just run normal sinking and it's good, like Ice Bush. I think after this we can go we can go bleed rupture after this. I didn't know I didn't know how crazy the Kurokoma IDs were. They're really good. Also, I think Keatcliff has the most no wait. All of my Honglu IDs are support IDs except for one, I think, which is the Orcorp one. Supports in Nimbus doesn't really exist in like the traditional sense. They just tend to be sinners that are kind of weaker but provide like buffs to their allies. Like theoretically, Kurokoma-ish is a support ID. And I mean, she is a support ID. But she also has a massive damage, like, massive damage on her S3. And Honglu is also like, Honglu might be the closest to a pure support one. He clashes well. But you primarily bring him for the Heisho effects. The buffs he gives to the Heisho.